When you look at a welding bench, your eyes are immediately drawn to the blinding arc, the extreme heat, and the flying sparks. But the most severe hazard in the workshop is entirely invisible to the naked eye. The intense energy of the arc drives the metal past its melting point and all the way to its boiling point. At these temperatures, the solid steel vaporizes, transforming into a superheated gas. As that glowing metal vapor rises away from the heat source, it hits the cooler workshop air and condenses almost instantly. The vapor crystallizes, snapping back into solid, jagged metallic fragments. These newly formed particles measure less than 100 nanometers. Placing one of these metallic clusters next to a single strand of human hair reveals the staggering difference in size. Because they are this microscopic, they have no odor and cast no shadow. A welder can breathe them in steadily, hour after hour, without triggering a natural warning sign. That familiar hazy plume rising from the workpiece is a dense, breathable cloud of solid heavy metals, suspended directly in the air you are inhaling. The exact toxicity of that cloud is never the same twice. It depends entirely on the specific combination of base metals, filler materials, and coatings subjected to the heat of the arc. When welding stainless steel, the high temperatures cause the chromium to convert to hexavalent chromium. This process creates an aggressive, known carcinogen that enters your airways with every breath. If your filler metal contains manganese, the vaporized particles attack the central nervous system. Over time, inhaling manganese triggers neurological degradation, causing severe tremors that mimic Parkinson's disease. Surface treatments carry their own hidden hazards. Melting through galvanized steel or cadmium-plated hardware violently releases toxic zinc and cadmium directly into the breathing zone. Extreme heat applied to leftover industrial paints, solvents, or cleaning residues can even synthesize deadly chemical weapons, like phosgene gas, mere inches from a welder's face. Every time you strike an arc, you are conducting an uncontrolled, high-heat chemistry experiment. The result is a uniquely customized toxic cocktail generated with every single pass. Because these metallic nanoparticles are so small, they easily outmaneuver the body's natural defenses. They slip right past the protective cilia in your nose and throat, traveling downward until they lodge permanently inside the deepest microscopic air sacs of your lungs. The immediate biological reaction typically strikes within 12 to 48 hours. This acute condition is known as metal fume fever, bringing on severe chills, fever, muscle pain, and acute chest tightness. Years of accumulating these metallic nanoparticles leads to a chronic toll. The constant mechanical and chemical irritation causes irreversible lung scarring, occupational asthma, and conditions like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Working in confined spaces creates a multiplier effect. Heavy shielding gases can become trapped and displace oxygen, while vaporized heavy metals quickly concentrate to lethal levels. Cumulative exposure is a silent countdown. If the inhalation of these particles isn't physically intercepted, temporary discomfort can become permanent bodily damage. Relying on general ventilation, like opening a garage door or using a box fan, is a dangerous illusion. This merely dilutes the hazard, forcing the microscopic dust to swirl and contaminate every corner of the room. This visualization maps the air density. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration limits welding fume exposure to 5 milligrams per cubic meter. As the fan disperses the fumes, the workshop air quickly exceeds this legal and biological threshold. The only physics-based solution is local exhaust ventilation. Positioning an extraction arm exactly over the arc captures the metallic nanoparticles at the source before they have the chance to expand into the room. These specialized systems use high-efficiency particulate air, or HEPA, filters to physically trap the microscopic heavy metals. This locks the solids inside the filtration media and removes them from the airstream entirely. Protecting your lungs and your livelihood requires using the right tools for the job. Effective safety depends on professional-grade extraction equipment designed specifically for this environment. Precision Welding Group provides these specific IFA-certified solutions. Their lineup includes mobile exhaust units for tight spaces, heavy-duty Kemper extraction systems, and advanced air quality monitors that track particle density in real time. Proper extraction is the ultimate shield against an invisible threat. Upgrade your safety standards today. Protect your health and breathe safe.